Hey everybody, and welcome back to NCAA 26, the North Dakota State Bison. They've been having a rough transition to the FBS level here. We started off with a week 1 loss to the Gophers, and then last week we were just embarrassed by the Boise State Broncos. So hopefully this week we'll have a little bit of an easier challenge here, as the Fargo Dome is looking awfully sparse. Nice hit there. That is Chester McDonald, the backup running back that lays some wood. But yeah, hopefully we're able to do a little bit better. I know Air Force is going to be running that, is it called the wishbone offense or whatever? It's annoying. It's an annoying offense. A lot of annoying formations as they start off with a run play up the middle, and that goes nowhere. Hopefully we're able to do a little bit better. The Falcons are not on the same level as those first two teams we played. So we should be able to put up a little bit of a better fight against them. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Broncos beat the hell out of us, right? So maybe we're still recovering from that, as this quarterback is able to get that one out of there to the right side. Cade Harris, I believe that was the running back's name. He looks really good. He looks like a really good player. Only 5'8", and he's white, but despite those things, he looks pretty decent, as the Bison are actually going to have a pretty decent field position to start this thing off with. Yeah, I don't know why you're putting that on the screen. Poor Gavin McAllister has it rubbed in his face. Week 1, he goes down with an injury. Last week, he was just embarrassed. So, is what it is, I guess. And they're coming out with 3 down linemen. So let's run it. All right. Okay. Well, never mind. I forgot. Monty Wilson is my top-rated offensive player. That star right guard here. And look at this sweet play this star right guard makes. Are you kidding me? You decide to double team this guy and let the linebacker run open when this is a run play to the right side, you stupid fucking moron. And look at this. I'm sorry, I'm already heated. Look at over here. Henry Young, he gets off the line and hits that second level. So it works on the left side, but our top-rated offensive player, Wilson, he just fucks it all up. So that's exciting. As our second down run goes nowhere, there's an injury, and we have a 3rd and 12. So this pretty nice field position turns into nothing because of our offensive line just shitting itself. And it's funny. So the last time I played this, it was on a different version. Okay, there's been an update since then, and it reminded me of something. Is when I bought College Football 25 last year, I began playing it. And I was, let me lock in for this. Okay, great, awesome. Wilson was able to actually block the second level there, and we get a first down. But yeah, I began playing it offline. I didn't update the game at all, right? Remember when the launch of College Football 25, I bought a disc, played it offline, had like, every quarterback had 85 to 93 speed, right? Like, it was sick. It was a lot of fun. And then finally I decided, hey, I wanna record a series. I want to do some Gophers videos. So I began recording, and I needed to, I wanted to go back online, update the game, get the newer version, and it was worse. It was worse in every aspect. I don't know of any update they did last year that made it a better game, right? And now College Football 26 comes out, and it's just objectively worse. This is a worse game than it was last year. And it does feel like they got a little bit scared because College Football 25 on launch was too good, and it was destroying Madden. And they're like, well, we gotta make it worse so people will still play shitty-ass Madden, right? And so they began to Maddenify? They began to Maddenify college football, right? That's the feeling I get, at least. Because there's so many, as Quincy Mackey drops the pass, there's so many things that they keep doing that just makes it bad. Like the skill cap issue, where if you moved a player from one skill position to another in the offseason, 4th down goes the wrong way, and we turn the ball over. So cool. But yeah, if you move a player to a different position during the position changes screen, you just get all these skill cap penalties, right? And it's just like, why did you just break your game? And then they didn't fix that for a while, and they finally fixed it with this latest update. They're like, all right, we fixed the game. You can now do the skill cap thing. But remember the big plus to this game is that you can sub out your players. All you got to do is push up on the D-pad. Let me push up on the D-pad. Oh, you notice how nothing happened? Yeah, So, they've... I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I've just messed stuff up. But yeah, I no longer have the substitution screen, so who knows. Okay, nice pitch play to the right side. And that 5'8" running back's able to put a move on our defense. Brings the ball down to the 28. I was so revved up in talking about how much I hate these games and hate EA that I skipped a field goal. And now the Falcons are going to go down and make it 7-0. So that's exciting. Ooh, goodness. Is that a sack or a run for loss? I don't know if that was a quarterback keeper or if he was actually going to run with it. I guess it could have been a run play with the quarterback, right? Like a play-action run. As that pitch play is not going the right direction. And if we could get a stop here, we force kind of a longer field goal. He'll make it because the CPU doesn't really miss all that often here. Cade Harris. Come on, man. He just outruns our defense. He's able to spin and then get back up to speed so damn quickly. And like, it is just an athlete thing. We just don't have the athletes to play, I guess, even at the Air Force Falcons level, right? First quarter comes to an end here. I'm pissed. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything because there's just nothing to say. Like, what the holy fuck do you call this? Like, where are you going? Where the hell are you going, you dumb fucking retard? Holy shit. Just unbelievable. Remember that first drive I had when my highest rated offensive lineman didn't get to the second level and I got tackled for a loss and it caused us to like completely like now Darren Floyd just runs right past the running back and allows a touchdown, so that's pretty cool. Nice play by that linebacker there, number 46, slicing right through my offensive line, making a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 6, Gavin McAllister back to pass. Able to get it away to Bryant. I think that's his first target of the game, and he brings it down to 4th and inches. And we're going to go for it. We're not going to get it, though, probably. Like, look at the numbers we have, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on the left side. They have 3. Oh, we actually do. Okay, never mind. Well, cut that out. Big run off the left side by Chris Foster gives us a 1st and 10 from the 50. See if Myron Wright can cook down the field. He won't be able to because, you know, athletes are not something I have. I did not see that safety drift back down. I thought Myron was getting doubled. And I threw it and I got very scared. Let's get back to running the ball. This Chris Foster here is going nowhere fast. Finn Jackson? See if he can make a little space in the middle of the field. Oh, he can. Oh, he put a move. He put a move on that. Safety or linebacker, whoever was covering him, got absolutely turned around. And we got a big first down. Ball all the way to the 29, ticking down to 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. First down run goes nowhere. In fact, it went the wrong direction here as Gavin hits our running back in the face with a pass, and the running back doesn't put his hands up. It's probably better because he probably would have lost yardage, you know, whatever. I don't mind an incompletion here because this will be the easiest field goal. Like, we're in the middle of the field, right? So this will be the easiest field goal that I've missed in a while. See how fast this thing's cooking. Not too bad. Ooh, did I not miss it? I didn't miss it. Cool. How cool is that? 3-2-7 Falcons over the Bison. Falcons have a couple runs go nowhere, and they're looking at a 3rd and 12 here. Let's see what they have cooking. And it's going to be a bomb deep. Tyson, you better not let this... Oh, okay. Our best cornerback did not get burned by some Falcon wide receiver. That's pretty cool. As the Falcons are forced to punt. And this is going to be a double game episode, by the way. We'll be playing 2 this time around, so I got to kind of make this a little quicker, right? We have a 3rd and 2 coming out of the 2-minute warning. We had a couple nice runs to get us in position, but we stall out on 2nd down. We have a 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can get something going here. Bryant makes the reception. He's just swarmed. Falcons take a timeout. 43-yard field goal is probably the correct decision here. But also, no. See if I can get one of my boys a little bit open here. Yep, Myron Wright makes the reception. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He leaps and is stopped. Falcons take another timeout, which is smart. I guess they're looking to get the ball back. But I'm not really looking to give them the ball back necessarily, as Chris Foster goes to the left side, and he's going to be swallowed in the backfield. Falcons take their final timeout. I don't know why they're calling timeouts. You're not really going to move the ball very efficiently, right? Like, what kind of passing game do you think they have? Probably not great, would be my guess. They come out in 3 down linemen, which is just baiting us to run it, right? Snap the ball. Holy cow, I'm not able to snap it. I wasn't able to snap it with the dude in motion, so that's kind of fun. That's really fun, actually. I really like that. I'm very happy. Why would I put a man in motion into the backfield and snap the ball to add another blocker to my run game? That would be really stupid, actually, to do that. Yeah. I'm furious right now. All right, Myron Wright on a slant. Simmons, potentially, or just take a sack and let this thing click. A sack is better than an incompletion here, and that's what it's going to be. Gavin McAllister up the middle, and your Bison are going to... Well, we got 20 seconds to wait. I'll see you in 20 seconds, fellas. Lloyd sets up here for a 25-yard field goal, and he boots it through, and your Bison will be going into the locker room with a 1-point deficit. But we get the ball back. Start the second half. Cool. Love to see that. See if Simmons can break something here. He's not the speediest kid, but he's not bad. Nope, he's taken down at the 22. This will have to be a 78-yard drive if we're going to score a touchdown, but we haven't done that in quite a while. So, you know, keep your expectations low. Chris Foster up the middle, 3 yards. What about a play action here? I like that more than a run play. I feel like they had a run play covered pretty well. McAllister just chucks that one out of bounds because their defensive line was in the backfield as soon as he turned around. Maybe Finn Jackson on a slant. If not, I could see Chester McDonald getting open to the left side here. It's going to be Finn Jackson picks up the first down. And he is, he kind of slid forward, and then he got smacked. So maybe don't do that in the future because I don't want to fumble the ball, right? Gavin puts a man in motion. He's going to hit Quincy Mackey here. Quincy makes the reception, gets out to the outside. Gets free to the outside. That's what I should have said. Hey, move that, like, work that into the rotation, okay, Josh? Gets free. That's what I need to start saying. So Chris Foster here will not be getting free. He's actually stonewalled and loses a yard. 2nd and 11. Try a play action pass here on 2nd down. It's going to be Mackey makes the reception. Gain of 3. 3rd and 8. McAllister eclipses 100 yards through the air. Not a great game, but, you know, he's not a great player, so it's going to hit. Ooh, boy. Jackson got open, and that ball bricked off his hands. I mean, he did take a hit, but that was not a serious enough hit. Yeah, that was not a serious enough hit for that to really bounce off his hands, but I guess it was technically. Same with that. Quincy Mackey, ball hit him right in the hands, and he drops it. Falcons take over at the 48, which is not great. And they go out a shotgun here. It's going to be a draw up the right side, and that is Cade Harris, picks up 5. To say I'm upset about our offense is like the understatement of the year, by the way. I'm so pissed that our offense sucks this much. I did not think we were going to be that bad, as this is a option play. And Cade Harris will run untouched into... Oh, I guess he gets touched at the end there. Falcons take a 14-6 lead in this game. Mackey, RPO. He's able to stretch it forward. Didn't really mean to stretch forward. I meant, like, put his shoulder down. But I don't know what button puts your shoulder down and what button, like, stretches the ball forward. This is Pete Hofstede here, left side. Fullback gets just nothing. Our offensive line is not able to generate any push whatsoever. I guess it wasn't really offensive line. There's our blockers, though. Blockers were completely turned around. And we have a 3rd and 5. I kind of want to bench McAllister, but it's not really even his fault, right? Like, that last drive, he had 2 passes dropped by, I mean, I mean, they should not have been dropped, right? Myron Wright picks up a big first down here across the middle of the field. But yeah, we had 2 drop passes that shouldn't have been. And so it's not even McAllister's fault, right? Like, he's putting the ball where it needs to be. Like that right there. Another drop. That's our 3rd drop of the game. Maybe I should mess with the sliders and turn our catching up a little bit, because it's kind of ridiculous that we just can't catch anything, right? Chris Foster gets free up the middle. Picks up a 10-yard scamper. Then again, our wide receivers are trash, which is why we're going so hard after some guys. Finn Jackson here is able to make the reception, break a tackle, pick up 4 yards. Mackey outside or right. That's what I'm feeling. Mackey outside or right. Let's see who's going to be. It's going to be Mackey. Makes the reception. Safety is able to drag him down before he gets the first down. If we can get a seal block on that left side, Foster might get free here. Nope, we do not. And Foster is stopped. Gain of nothing. Ball at the 38. We'll be going for it again. Probably won't get it because their offensive line will just smash right through. Their defensive line is... Never mind. We got it. 1st and 10 here, and we're going to be trying a play-action pass. McAllister pressure right away. Unblocked off the left side. Sacks are a drive killer. Drew Bryant in motion. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's going to be an interception. No, goodness. Thank the Lord. You know, our offensive line gives up a big sack on 1st down, which is a drive killer. And, yeah, that's that. Like, we're not going to, like... I don't want to say the game is over already, but the game is basically over. As McAllister goes back to pass, Myron Wright is open enough. He brings in the reception. Coach wants us to go for it, and I agree. This is going to be Myron Wright again or Quincy Mackey. Hopefully they get beyond the sticks. Wright does, and he makes the reception. He's mugged by Falcon defenders there, but he's able to hold on to it, which we like to see. What are we planning here? McDonald up the middle. Chester picks up 4 on an RPO. 4-yard run on 1st down has us looking at a 2nd and 6. Robbie White makes the reception. He's tackled inch short of the line. And this will be Chris Foster up the middle. We have numbers again. Let's see if our guys can actually block, and they do. Huge hole for Chris Foster, who runs it up the middle. 1st down run goes nowhere. We got a 2nd and goal here. See if Shotgun McDonald can do it, and he cannot. He is stopped. 3rd and goal, ball at the 3. Chris Foster, left side. Decent blocks, and he is going to be able to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, your NDSU Bison. Have to go for 2 here to tie the game, and it's going to be Bryant. Can he make the reception? He cannot. Another drop pass by the Bison offense, and we have a 2-point disadvantage to the Falcons. This Falcons offense is made for playing with the lead, right? They're going to be running it all over the place. No, they're going to be starting with a throw. That throw is completed for 1 yard, and our best cornerback is hurt. Edo Scott moves over to the right. Alrighty. Alright, let's not talk about what happened there. Edo Scott comes over to play that right side cornerback. Petrie moves into the left side starting position. And the Falcons are going to throw it here. Nope, Josh Johnson takes off with it. Picks up the 1st down. I'm shocked that they passed it on those first couple downs, right? That was very shocking to see. But I think we're kind of back to... oh, no, we're throwing it again, but this is going to be a sack. Stevens off the left side. Brings down Josh Johnson. And we're looking to make a stop here. 3rd and 10. They go pass again, and it's going to be a back-to-back sack. Look at that, boys. Holy cow. Mason Stevens screaming off the left side of the line. Untouched. Brings down the quarterback. And we, again, just like week 1 against the Gophers, are in prime position to get down there and miss a field goal. See if Chester McDonald has anything for us. He doesn't. He's not fast enough to have anything for us, to be clear, right? Like, he's slow as balls. Everybody on our team is slow as balls, so is what it is. Jackson or Bryant are going to be the 2 options here. It's going to be Bryant. He makes the reception. He's dropped his fair share, but he makes this reception. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Big 3rd and 6 here. Robbie White goes in motion. See if we can disguise anything. We can't. Pressure right in our face. And now we're sitting here with a 4th and 6. Watch this be another drop. It'd be really, really funny. Nope. It's going to be tipped away. Falcons take over at the 35. And that'll be the game. I shouldn't like admit failure right now, but like legitimately that will probably be the game. Big tackle there for a loss. Falcons still in field goal position because, you know, their kicker's not going to miss. Josh Johnson on a keeper, goes nowhere. Backs the ball up. 3rd and 15. Watch him break off like a touchdown run here. That's what we're setting out. They're gonna chuck it, and they got a guy who's mostly open. If he would have made that catch, I would have freaked out. All right, we cannot have a blocked punt here. I shouldn't say that. I would like a blocked punt here. Oh my lord. I would like a blocked punt here, but I can't afford the roughing the kicker call, right? Like, that would be the thing that would really drive me up a wall. 96 seconds, and we got to move the entire length of the field, and our offense sucks, so don't know how this is going to work out. Nope, it's not going to work out at all. Interception. Falcons win. So in a position like this, what am I supposed to do, right? They rush 3, okay? And I have 6 blockers, and they're able to get through still. Like, my quarterback takes a hit despite, you know, not having much time at all in the pocket. So I just need to get the ball out, or it's going to be a safety and the game is over. Now, I could hit Foster over here. What is he going to do? He's going to pick up 2 yards, maybe, right? The clock will keep running. That's a failure. So I just chuck it, right? I just throw it. If you see where Bryant is running, what do you guys notice here in this? I'm gonna highlight it. All that open space right there. Do we throw it towards that? No, sir, we don't. You know where we throw it? Directly at the linebacker who's just lurking. We throw it like it's like we're trying to throw it to him. It couldn't have been a better throw to him. He doesn't even really have to move. Yeah, I don't know what to do. We're just pathetic. We're just awful. 20 of 33 in an interception for Gavin McAllister. He made some decent throws. A lot of drops this game, so it's not all his fault. Chris Foster actually ends with a decent stat line. 80 yards on 19 carries and a touchdown. Quincy Mackey, 6 receptions, 42 yards. 59 yards for Wright on 4 receptions. It only registers 4 drops, but there was definitely more than just 4 drops, so whatever. What are you going to do, right? 2 sacks for Mason Stevens. Good job for the 62 overall kid. No interceptions on the game. 3 tackles for loss for J.J. Brown. Mason Stevens had 2. Darren Floyd had 2. Zach McGee leads the team with 5 tackles. 2 for 2 for J.T. Lloyd on field goals. That's it. We're 0-3. We are 0-3 to start the season. At some point, we're going to get a win, and I'm going to be pretty damn happy about it. But this is a double episode with the New Mexico Lobos coming to town. Fargo Dome looks just as empty as it was last week, if not more empty, as the Bison loyal are not real happy with our play so far. I'm not happy either, though. You know, Alrighty, feeling pretty negative about all that's happened. Oh, great! Their running back went for nearly 140. 3 touchdowns last week. That's great. Because our defense is really good against the run game. You know, that's kind of our speciality. As they come out with a pass right away, wide open receiver in the zone, and we start off with a 10-yard reception. Game bad. All right, there you go. That's it. Bison defense already looking not great. They just handed it off to a guy who's wearing 86. Is that their? No. Okay. Who is? A tight end? Fullback, maybe? That's weird. This is a weird number to see running the ball, right? 86. Tight end on the left side makes a tough catch. J.J. Brown goes down with an injury. It was also great that their wide out made that reception. Kind of a tough one. There you go. Another easy throw. Our defense just out of position again. Not serious about playing football. That's the vibes I'm getting. The Bison are just not serious about playing football. Which again, it's better for the rebuild to have such a shit team right? But it's worse for, like, Bison pride, right? Like, I'm not a Bison fan, but I do feel bad about if any of you guys are Bison fans and you're coming to, like, watch, oh, look at the series, or look at us, we're in college football, and then we just get embarrassed week after week. What a catch there. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That's the way it goes, you know? That is the way it goes. Again, this is only the 4th episode, though, right? So we're gonna have like 50 more of these, as he had multiple wide open receivers there and just took a check down, basically. I guess he just wants to humiliate us a little bit more. This is going to be like 40-0, by the way, just the way this started out, as they hand it off to 86 again. But yeah, this might be 40-0. I don't know how we're going to be able to stop this Lobos offense here. They're doing whatever they want, and we haven't even, like, caused one hiccup. As I guess we get a stop for only a 2-yard gain. That's cool. Leo Sams comes down and takes away that first down. Let's bring in Elijah Jones closer to the line, as it's going to be a running play. Elijah Jones gets caught up on the line, and running back scampers for a first down. 0-3 Bison, about to be 0-4. As it's going to be another draw play. 86 taken down behind the line. That's our first positive play for the Bison defense. Good job, lads. Woohoo. We did it, guys. We caused a bad run. Mainly because it was a draw and it just took so long to, like, get going, right? Don't even talk to me about what McGee just did there, right? Let's move it to zone. I don't think we can't run with man, and we don't have, like, the skill players to run in zone either. Come on, brother. Bring it down, you moron. I mean, he did bring it down. The wide receiver brought it down. Kind of wanted our best cornerback to make a play on that thing when it floated for that long. But whatever. We force a field goal attempt. Kicker makes it, because that's what kickers do in this game. Remember when I was talking about we should start in the Big 12? That would have been really funny, because legitimately it would have been 40-zip everybody we played, right? Despite the real-life Bison going toe-to-toe with Colorado, nearly beating them. Gavin McAllister leads his team out there. See how poorly this game goes for him. Maybe I'll bench him. Maybe this will be his last game. In fact, yeah, let's do that. If we lose this game, McAllister's gone. He's riding the bench. And we're going to go with Caleb Hoffner, most likely. Maybe I should keep... Yeah, no, we're going to do Taylor Lewis first and then Caleb Hoffner. Hoffner's kind of a speedy kid, so I'd like to keep him in the back pocket in case we need a little bit of a something going on later. Myron Wright makes a tough catch. No, that's Simmons. That was Mike Simmons who made a tough catch on the sideline. Gets us down to a 2nd and 1. Should we run it here? No, let's not. Let's try to hit Mackey or Wright. Gonna be Mackey. Can we get the ball off? We did. McAllister feeling the heat of his career coming to an end here. Not really. He's a junior. He'll probably be here next year, but he's feeling the heat of being benched. So he's out here slinging. As Chester McDonald is taken down without much of a gain. Try to get one play off before the first quarter ends here. Get it back to McDonald, but this time with blockers. McDonald makes the reception. First quarter ends with Chester McDonald bringing it down to the 28. 3rd and inches. That feels like a very common thing, by the way, not being able to pick up the first down and having it 3rd and inches or 4th and inches. Chris Foster sneaks through the line, picks up a first down. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure why that's the case, but it does feel like we're not able to stretch it forward. Drew Bryant makes his first reception, gets a nice block from Mike Simmons and picks up 6 yards. Lobos defense comes out with only 3 down linemen and about 27 linebackers. I guess there are probably some cornerbacks and safeties in there. Our offensive line cannot get off their blocks. Despite only having 3 down linemen, they are able to stonewall us. Definitely the way it should go. They come out in 3 down linemen again. McAllister gets a quick pass off to the right side. That was a really bad way of saying off, by the way. Off. My Minnesotan came out real tough there. But we did get a first down, which is pretty cool. As McAllister, boy, I wanted to fire for Foster in the corner of the end zone there, but I knew McAllister would fire that thing right into the hands of that Lobos defender. So we just ate it, and McAllister chucks it into the crowd. Same thing's going to happen here. Actually, he's not even getting it to the crowd because McAllister doesn't have the arm to throw it into the crowd. So 3rd and 10, ball at the 12. Our offense is being shut down again. What the fuck was that throw? Are you kidding me? Is this... What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, here, catch it with your feet. That'll work. It is football after all, isn't it? Lloyd gets up a tough field goal attempt, and he makes it. Good job. This Lobos offense is like the 2007 Patriots. That's what they're looking like, right? And they even have number 12 as their running or as their quarterback. Tom Brady doesn't really scramble like this though, so I guess there's one little bit of a difference there. Derek Hillis. Was there an I there? Is it Hills or is it Hillis? But this quarterback is dicing us up, and we are in a bad position here. Run to the outside. Josh Blue is able to stretch that out and bring down Scotty Humphreys. 3rd and 7, zone defense will not be working here, but we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Nice attempt at a throw there, as their quarterback goes down, forcing another. Our defense forcing another field goal attempt that is blocked. It is blocked, and we're not able to get on it. Not that it matters, as we do take over at the 38. McAllister from the shotgun takes the snap, drops back. Immediate pressure off the left side. Despite having more blockers than they have defenders, we're just not able to generate anything, and that's the drive killer. This drive will fail now because there's no way for our offense to pick up 20 yards in 2 plays, okay? It's just impossible. It just isn't. Like, there's just nothing we can do. Our offensive line sucks so bad. Our weapons, quote-unquote, the receivers and tight ends, they can't get any space at all, right? Quincy Mackey here with a really big reception, and we punt it. All because of the collapse of the offensive line on 1st down. Mr. John boots the punt into the air. My gunner gets... It just drives me up a wall. Why are my gunners so bad? Like, why are they able to hold my gunners in place? This was happening all last game, too. College Football 25, I mean. Like, the gunners just don't have any ability to run down the field and make a play on the punter. They're just caught up all the time. Like, it's not even worth punting it. Just boot it out of bounds. That's what needs to happen, because our team cannot get down there quickly enough, as that's going to be an interception. Your Bison able to take the ball away. Josh Blue, outstanding linebacker, gets in there, makes the reception, makes the interception, and McAllister takes over at the 44. Not that it'll make a difference. Maybe it will, as Finn Jackson picks up a big gainer here on the right side, brings the ball down to the 23. Under 90 seconds to play, and we actually have a chance of getting a lead here. Maybe the first lead we've ever had in any game ever. At least that's what it feels like. Chester McDonald finds 5 yards up the middle. I'm pretty salty, by the way. I apologize for the attitude, but I'm pissed. This is so stupid. Mike Simmons gives us a 1st and 10. Nope, a 1st and goal from the 10. See if this works. McAllister on the move, fires. Myron right there. Drops the ball. Best wide receiver we have, by the way, and he just drops the ball. So good throw by McAllister. He's had a handful of those nice throws that just brick into the ground. Is this going to be a nice throw? Nope, that's going to be a terrible throw, and that one should have been intercepted. See if McAllister can make something on 3rd and goal here. Finn Jackson wide open, but McAllister chucks it into the crowd. Not into the crowd, I lied. 4th and 10, and I know what you're saying. Josh, kick a field goal, go up by 3. No, eat shit, okay? Like, this season is shit anyways. What difference does it make? Finn Jackson scores a touchdown. Bison take a 10-0 lead. I missed the extra point. We're going to take a 9-0 lead, but we do get the ball to start the second half, so that's fun. If we can get down there and score a touchdown, I will not be as salty in the second half. I probably will be still pretty salty because this is unbelievable how badly our offense, because it's unbelievable how badly our offense plays. But, you know, whatever. Finn Jackson. That's like the one play that we have in the bag. In fact, let me favorite it so that I can use it in the future. But yeah, Finn Jackson with a little stutter step gets open basically every time, right? Let's move White over to the right side. See if I can snap the ball with him moving. Oh, I can this time. That's cool. We like that. Foster is able to muscle through. One defender. He's off to the races. Foster getting free to the right side. Number 2, Williams, is not able to catch him. Foster's not a speed guy. But this time, I mean, I guess he is. As your North Dakota State Bison open up a 15-3 lead. And we are going to go for 2 to try to make it a 17-3 game to make up for that extra point that I missed. McAllister steps up. McAllister jumps into the end zone. 2 points for Gavin McAllister. North Dakota National Guard is out there. Doing push-ups, I guess. Lobos facing a 3rd and 2, and we are going to be blitzing our linebackers. Let's see if this is a draw play up the middle. It is. And Mr. Darren Floyd is able to get into the backfield, stop that Lobos running back from picking up anything. And I'm not sure what happened to this Lobos offense. I was calling them the Patriots earlier, and they're looking a lot more like the Bison. Haha. A little bit of a joke there because our offense sucks. Chester McDonald throws himself forward. Gets the ball to the 36. And let me see here. What are we thinking here? Mackey, probably? Nope, it's going to be White. That ball goes nowhere. We bring in Finn Jackson. Let's see if the little white kid can make a little bit of space on a slant. Enough space, I guess, as he brings it in. And then we have another 4th and inches. Another play where we get really close to the line and just can't quite get it. It seems to be happening over and over and over as Foster blasts up the middle. Nice big run there. We've only given the ball to Foster 4 times this game. The rest of this game is going to be a bunch of run plays. McDonald comes in, so we'll do a screen here to Mr. Jackson, who's able to get 1 block, pick up 2 yards, 5 receptions for Finn Jackson. Seems like a lot. I think he's a 49 overall, by the way. I like him because he's a little white guy. You know, that's my type of player. Hard worker, quicker than he is fast. First guy in, last guy out. Not a thief. Not a thug. Listens to normal people music. Doesn't wear like gold on his teeth. Mackey brings in the RPO. I shouldn't say. It's all jokes. It's only a joke. I'm just kidding. Okay, wear gold on your teeth. It's fine. Listen to your garbage rap music. It's fine. A lot of white people do it too. Okay, I'm not saying it's only black people listen to garbage rap music. As McAllister fires deep in, it's going to be dropped by Robert White. And our offensive line is celebrating. I'm sorry. Brickman was the one who was celebrating. What are you celebrating, by the way? That you double-teamed this one dude, and then it was an incompletion? What the hell's wrong with you? There's a real cancer in this locker room, alright? And I don't know what it is, but... As Lobo sends a man out in motion, we were able to cover it perfectly, and your Bison get a sack. 2nd and 16. We've got 37 fans in the crowd, and they are going crazy right now. Quick fire left side. Elijah Jones is able to make the stop there. Let's do a man coverage. I don't like that, but we're going to do a man blitz as McGee comes up to the line here. Ooh, I thought he was going to have a free run at the quarterback. He does not. Quarterback is able to chuck it right side, out of bounds. I mean, reception, but then he steps out of bounds. And your Bison will get the ball back here. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. I believe 1 more score, and I will call this one over. And mostly because it will take us literally 25 minutes to move down the field to score because our offense is so garbage. Other than Chris Foster, nice run up the middle, closing in on 100 yards, and he's gotten the ball 5 times. Not bad. Not bad at all, young man. as he will get the ball again here. Foster pushes this one up the middle, and he does get his 100 yards as we end the third quarter. Remember every year when they talk about, like, revamped blocking? This is what revamped blocking is, by the way. Revamped blocking is 3 guys getting 1 defender and allowing 2 defenders an open run. Now, for some reason, this 21 here runs that direction. Not really sure why, but yeah, this is college football 26. Your Bison defense take the field again. The Lobos need 2 scores, 2 touchdowns actually, in 9 minutes. So, I mean, a quick score in a slow drive, or a slow drive and a quick score. Either way, they need to score on this drive for sure, right? As number 12 back to pass, he's going to get pressure, finds a wide open receiver. That guy couldn't have been more open. He breaks a tackle and he'll score. See, quick score. There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Do you guys want to watch my cornerback or not? Do you guys want to see what my cornerback was doing? Because I'm kind of curious. Hey, what are you doing over here? What are we thinking here? Oh, okay. All right. Yep, that's cool. That makes sense. Kind of like in Madden, it does feel that sometimes the CPU just decides you get to be scored on now, okay? And that's that. Foster breaks a left side run. But yeah, that is literally what it feels like. That the CPU just decided your cornerback has dealt with he's retarded now, and then now there's a touchdown. Hey, look at that! It's a closer game. Isn't that exciting? Like, why would my quarterback just face the opposite direction and let the wide receiver run away from him? It makes no sense. As Foster gets another big carry here off the left side, our center goes down. We bring out the Finn Jackson special here. It gets open, but that's going to be an should have been intercepted. I'm going to bring out Hoffner. He's a scrambler, right? And I feel like a scramble here could do us well. Never mind. He's just going to chuck it short to Mr. Quincy. And on 3rd and 7, we will be... I could see McDonald getting open here, or it's just going to be a check down to somebody. And it's just going to be a check down to Mr. Simmons. Puts his head down, makes it 4th and 1. 53-yard field goal to make it a 2-score game. Thing is cooking. Oh, I think I missed it. I think I missed it again. Yep. Lobos take over at the 36 with, I mean, scoring 2 points, they win the game. And that's... I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, okay? I know I could have just made that field goal if I didn't suck, but yeah, this is bad. Okay, you guys ready for my one-word review? Bad, okay? Failed run on 1st down, incompletion on 2nd down, 3rd and 9, under 5 minutes to play here. Lobos offense going backwards. Mason Stevens unblocked off the left side of the line, brings down the quarterback. In our preseason video, I mentioned that Mason Stevens needs to have a lot of sacks because he's a pure pass rusher. He's got 3 sacks in the last 2 games, so we love to see that. 3 minutes to go here. This play didn't work at all last game, but I'm going to see... I think it was last game. I'm pretty sure we tried this against Air Force and it didn't work. But let's see if it works here. It does. Cool. Robert White picks up the 1st down. New Mexico calls their first timeout. We are under 3 minutes to play. Hofstad up the middle. New Mexico calls their 2nd timeout. What are we thinking, McDonald? What do you got? What do you got in there? Probably not a whole lot. McDonald does make the reception. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Keep it going. Puts a really, really bad spin move on nobody and is taken down. Bison are in a great position for their first victory of the series here, as Foster is drugged down. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, let's run it up the middle again, then let's miss a field goal, and let's let them go down, score a touchdown, and 2 points and win the game. Never mind. Open field right in front of him. We get a... Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, we can kneel it. Let's just kneel it. Cool. Awesome. 17-10. NDSU gets their first FBS win of the series on the back of Chris Foster. 138 yards and a touchdown. What a game out of him. McAllister looked good too. Had a couple of not as great throws, right? But overall, our offense seemed to be playing a little bit better than they used to. 21 of 31, 159 yards and a touchdown for Gavin McAllister. 2 passes for Hoffner went for 24 yards. 138 yards, 13 attempts, and a touchdown for Chris Foster. 7 receptions for Quincy Mackey, 50 yards. 1 touchdown from Finn Jackson on 5 receptions, 52 yards through the air. It's only registering 1 drop from Myron Wright, but there was definitely more than 1 drop. Defensively, sacks from Mason Stevens and Robbie Allen. I don't remember Allen getting in there. I guess he must have. Darren Floyd with 2 tackles for loss. He also leads the team with Elijah Jones, the slot cornerback. Lloyd missed a field goal, but we're not going to hold it against him too much as your North Dakota State Bison get their first victory. What a fun way to end this double episode. See, 1-3. Let's do some recruiting. Everybody loves recruiting, right? Recruiting done. Week 4 in the books. Episode 4 in the books. We're going to skip ahead here and see who we're playing next week. See if there was any major recruiting news. Not necessarily. A couple guys in the top 5 were not looking great. But you know what? Hey, we got our first victory of the series, and that makes me happy. All right. We're gonna be going down to Nevada next week. I don't know a whole lot about Nevada. I think they have Nate Burleson's kid, so that's fun. Anyways, hey everybody, have a great night. I appreciate you stopping by. God bless.